Hello, my friends. Welcome in. It's the end of year 16. Some great comments on last episode. Walter Wright with the gotta start checking if Joe Bridgeman gets a testimonial for all his time at PSG. The man is a machine. I agree, Walter. And then Dario Gutierrez, shame that Andrew probably won't play in England. What a tour he has done. Pekka is a top agent. McGee and 107 million total fees is remarkable. On episode 14, there were some other good ones. One of them was Liam from the Alex Decker that said Liam Flanagan, the polyglot, fluent in 7 languages. I think that's a good enough start for today, my friends. Let's go take a look. First up, it's Andrew Wood, my friends. He's with Al Harafa. I must have said it remotely close because I didn't. There's a hair. I didn't get a bunch of comments being like, you butchered that. So, as you do, he's on the same. No, it's the same amount, but the contract has been extended, my friends, until 2039. It was 2037. He signed it in January. Forget the optional contract extension of a year. We're going to offer you a whole contract with a contract extension for a year. Goodness me, he's got 9 more caps and 6 more goals. The guy is a machine internationally. That's awesome. Expects to play the game against Al Ahly, as he is concerned about the amount of first-team football he's been playing. Again, we won't be able to see the league stuff. His value has actually gone down, but his corners have gone up. That's what we all want to... And his dribbling has gone... No. His dribbling has gone down. Okay, I was about to say, if he's had a resurgence... his free kick taking, I think, is also up by 1. His penalty taking is up by 1. What is happening? And his technique is up by 1. I guess it's that, he's aging into the... I'm probably not as physical as I once was, but I've still got it. His anticipation is up. I'm surprised. I'm sorry. I didn't anticipate needing to go look at all the attributes, but that is what is happening, my friends. Of course, now that I've said that, nothing else. In contrast, his agility has gone down by 2. 2, not 1, 2. His pace has gone down by 2, his stamina by 1, and his strength has gone down by 3. Surely he, broke a leg. Twisted knee, pulled groin, damaged heel. No. He had the flu, tight thigh, ankle ligaments. He had a pretty rough... he had a, I'm 31 going on 32 type season. Been there, bro. Not been there, but I understand your conundrum. He finishes, or no, he's in the middle of the season. I don't know what the Qatari season looks like, but he's got 26 appearances, all starts, just like last season, except last season, at this point, he had 15 goals in this season. He's got 20 with 7 assists versus 4, and he's on a 7.59. Get in, Andrew. Internationally, again, 6 goals in 9 games on a 7.48. He's got 2 continental starts with 2 goals and 3 assists on an 8.85. What? Against Bengaluru? Is this has to be the game. They get a brace, and then no, there's no way he had, not all in one game, but maybe he assisted one of these goals as well. He was on the pitch. He did an 8.7. All right, son. All right. Can we see the form? We can't. Ooh. Now, I guess the season must end... I'm really confused. I guess the season must end in May? Because it's given us... Oh, these are only the games maybe that we could see. These are the continental games. I'm like, why is it skipping into the years? We should see the last 20 games. That's why. It's only giving us the games that, we have access to inside of Football Manager, and we don't have the league. All right. But internationally, deep lying forward. I'm forward. He's not from Florida. Forward. 56th in the world. Weird bug there. Let's see. Okay, still playing against Togo. gets a goal away from home, gets a brace against Chad in the African Nations qualifying group J, which they finished. No, it's not finished. They're currently top of the table with 4 points. It continues here. World Cup qualifiers. He is participating. Okay, not scoring, but participating. Oh, dear. That's a lot. What? They play Congo. They're still in it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Moving on. I guess he's just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna. And somebody else pointed out. I can't remember if I've already mentioned this. Like, no tax noted here. So someone said that like he was guaranteeing his grandchildren's pension or something like that, which was a fantastic comment. All right, let's move on from Andrew. I am surprised that Josh Payne is still with Man City with a contract that finishes in a year. Surely they're going to do something. Surely. Right? He's on the same wages, same contract. Does he have... No, doesn't have an automatic extension or 1 year optional extension or anything like that. His value's gone from 67 to 48 million. He's already retired, so we're not going to see any more of that. I'm not seeing any attributes that like really jump out as having changed. His technique has gone up by 1, so that's, I guess, something to hang your hat on. Nobody's reached the mythical 20 yet. His composure being a 19 is darn close, though. And really, at 32, he's held up quite well physically, I think you could say. I mean, I'd love to be a 14 pace at acceleration at 32, not gonna lie. They won the league and, of course, the Carabao Cup, as you do. He had 8 starts. Okay, so he's in that like right around 10, give or take 2 or 3 starts, and the rest are all substitutions with 16. So 2 goals, 2 assists, 696. Kind of dropped off a little bit. He's not motivated because of the contract. That's what it is. Has nothing to do with him aging. 7 cup starts, 2 subs, 693, and a continental start with 6 subs, 2 assists on a 7-1 Thor. How's he being used? Okay, I mean, again, it looks like a little bit more attacking midfielder in that, that number 10 role, as versus what we used to see. Again, same thing here internationally, but never mind. That's internationally. Never mind. Just ignore that comment. I'm not going to edit that out. You get to enjoy this right now. I am exhausted. So thanks for watching. So, I mean, they won the league. It's the same manager. Goodness me. He's been there forever. Not a whole lot going on. Next episode is the big thing with Josh. Does he either get a contract extension, like a 3-year to take him till he was going to be turning 35 at the end of the season, and then he's done, or do they try and sell him, or does he just stick around and he leaves on a free? We'll find out. Let's see. Has Pekka gotten any more value out of Brian McGee? And not thus far. It looks like he's on the same contract. His value has gone down because he's on the same contract. I can't believe they paid $25 million for that guy, to be honest with you. 7 starts, 5 subs, but my friends, he gives them 3 goals, doubling his career goal total in 1 season with Real Madrid. Not bad. 12 more international starts and a sub on a 6.84. And a continental start with a continental sub on a 7.7. Only gets 1 cup substitution, which is kind of interesting. How does he get... I'm just kind of wondering as these folks are getting older. He went 3 years without any injuries. That is crazy. And then gets a twisted ankle. He's built like an ox. Scores a goal. Oh, the XG on the goal is a .01? We can't see that, can we? April 26th? Oh, we gotta try, don't we? Oh, we can't see it. What kind of a goal would a central defender, like I'm thinking set piece, score that's a .01? So it couldn't have been like in the 6-yard box, like swung in corner, right? Like it had to have been something weird, right? Oh, that I'm so curious now. And he gets 2 other goals, but we can't see where. Oh, I'm fascinated. Still with Chile. I mean, right? Whoa, goodness. Click the wrong button. Almost click the feedback button. Oh, that's the oldest date. Okay. If we get 0.11 expected goals in the international game and he doesn't score, right? So 0.01 is unbelievably low. Real Madrid won the league, but they didn't win anything else. Okay, so it's not Man City and it's not Real Madrid winning the Champions League. We'll have to see where they end up. Chile, 39th in the world. Come on. Copa America Group B. They made it to the quarterfinals. He's still participating on the 6.6. And the 6.8. And the 7.5. What is the United States doing in the Copa America? Is this, is it like the, Centenario plus 20? Or whatever it was the last time? He does a 6.8. I know they invite like a one random team, but like, I don't know. I just think that's interesting, personally. And he's still on the top player list because he's at Real Madrid. Goodness me, what a career. What a career, my friends. Mr. Kev. Mr. Kev is no longer with PSG. He was just released on a free, and they didn't win the league. Oh, dearie me. He was on 195 grand a week and worth 70 million. Now he's valued at 0. Surely, I mean, I know it just happened. Like, June 30th was probably his contract end date, so it's been 3 days. Who wants it? Oh, yeah. 4 Chinese Super League teams and 2 Eredivisie teams. That's it. It is believed that Kev's preferred choice of move will well be PSV. I think he's still got it. I think he could probably play till he's 36 based on this. I mean, he's got the technicals. Even if he slows down, just get him the ball. He's going to put it in the back of the net. His corners went up and he just got released. His first touch went up by 1. I'm kind of, again, I wasn't expecting to like do a, line by line attribute analysis here tonight as I'm recording this. But here we are, my friends. Now the physicals. Oh, this is the ones we need to focus on. Acceleration down by 3. Agility down by 2. Balance by 1. Got that jumping reach. It's still the same. His pace is down by 2. And his strength is down by 2. So he's slowing down a little bit. They didn't win the league. Who won the league? Who won the league? Oh, they didn't even finish second. Oh, that's why the job's open. Monaco won. I just want to see give me last season. Nice is in second. Oh, Lyon and Lille can't even get past him, but Monaco and Nice have. Unbelievable, my friends. I'm glad we checked that out. Where does Mr. Kev end up? What do you think? Where should he go? Whoa. I guess we should have looked at this. We didn't. 20 total appearances, just like last season, except it was 3 more starts. He gave him 10 goals on a 7-1-2. He gave him 3 goals in continental competition on 7-1-4. I guess it was just the wages. Yeah, he's just too expensive. But where does he go? Where do you think he should go? Is it to the Netherlands or to China? Liam Flanagan has finally moved after, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons at Southampton. He's finally moved. His contract was up. So did they just sell him or did he leave on a free? Oh, that's a gut punch. He was theoretically worth $23.5 million at the end of last episode, and you pay 1.5. That's like, hey, Southampton, you kept him one season too long. Like, you could have sold him for essentially what you paid, and instead you take a $20.5 million loss on it. I mean, depreciation on the asset from a financial standpoint, whatever. But that is kind of sad. He was on 115 grand. He's down to 47.5. It was a 2-year deal that they've given him, and it happened in January. So 2.5-year deal. They do have the option to extend it. He did get a nice little loyalty bonus. Now Birmingham, is that how you say? Oh, they spent 1, 2, 3 glorious seasons in the Premier League before getting relegated, and he's on the relegated team. Oh dear. So, you know, they signed him to help shore them up, and he only gives them 1 substitute appearance on a 6.1. That was against Liverpool in January, right after he signs. Like, hey, we know you didn't play against West Brom, but we're going to put you against Liverpool as a substitute at the 46th minute. Oh, dear. Looks like he still has an international career. Is that what's happening? Now, he didn't get called up, or is it? No. It doesn't say that he's, or did I have I just forgotten that he's retired? Oh, it'd be worse if he hasn't retired and they're just not using him. Oh no. Oh, it's like he's like hanging on. Liam, he was here in at the end of last episode. He at least played against Japan. I can't remember against Norway or Portugal, and it's not going to show us. But it would say he retired, right? It doesn't say he's retired, but he's just not getting called up. Oh, it's kind of sad. Oh, physicals. Acceleration down by 1. Agility down by 3. Oh, pace down by 3. Stamina down by 4. Strength down by 2. Oh, his anticipation's up by 1. And his concentration is up by 1. There are some positives you can try and stretch the truth for. Yeah, okay. Yeah. His dribbling went down. Yeah, so he's not getting more technical, you could argue, you know, in his old age. I'm honestly the saddest that like he hasn't retired. He's hoping for 9 more caps, and it's like, hey, brother, it doesn't look like it's happening. Unless I've just like completely whiffed and he's somehow retired. It doesn't look like it to me. You know, I think this is like the part of the series where it starts to turn sad, unless somebody becomes a manager, in which case it's kind of like it starts to turn back up. Peter Doyle, still at Siska 1948, still on 575 week. He's been demoted. He's no longer a squad player, my friends. He's a fringe player. Yeah, he is. His agility has dropped off by 2, and his pace has dropped off by 2. That's about it. Everything else looks relatively similar. Again, I didn't go line by line. Dribbling's down by 1. I just saw that. But he's still there. He's only made the 1 appearance in his entire career with them. I just saw that. Okay, well, that was just last season. Never mind. Wait. 35-36. So why? Okay. So he moved for 50 grand, but he still only gets 1 start on a 6.8. You know, that whole Bulgarian trip is not really working out for him. He's had 5 total appearances in 2 seasons. Okay, what is that? 7 in 3 seasons. And he's been demoted further. Where does he go next, my friends? Like, surely, they're not going to extend his contract by a year. Surely not. I mean, he's cheap, but like, you know, like he's cheap. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here. He still played internationally. Holy cow. 109 caps. Yep, 12 goals, didn't score, but we'll go take a look to see where did he play. I guess we could look at his form. That probably makes more sense now, doesn't it? Since there's not a whole lot on there. He played the last game of the season. Wait. How is he down here? 36. He has 3 games. And then... Hold on. Wait. One thing at a time. My brain can only handle so much at this hour. He played against Angola. And he started. And gave him a 7.0. Not bad. Not bad. So am I missing something here? He signed the contract on July 1st. How did I read the dates wrong? Am I just reading the dates wrong? Oh, cup. It could have been cup. I didn't honestly look at his. Okay. 2 cup. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. I was just like, wait a minute. Did he move in the middle of the season? It really threw me off there. So, yeah, Peter. Where does he go next? Chris Carpenter is still with the Liverpool Reds. Still at 275. Still in the original contract. Or not the original, but like they extended him, right? But they haven't I mean, they're not going to re-extend him, right? But he's back up to being an important player. He is on 297 appearances with 96 goals for the club. My goodness me. He's worth 50 million versus 62 million. Okay, his dribbling has gone down. I'm going to start checking these now. His dribbling has gone down. His anticipation has gone up. His bravery has gone up. I'm so surprised by some of the ups. His flair has gone up. These are all by 1. Nope, that's the same. Physically, he's holding up. His stamina dropped by 1. That's it. Everything else looks pretty good. Oh, it started thundering. If the power goes out and ruins the save file, I'm going to be pretty upset. Not going to lie. Gave him 37 appearances. All of them starts except 1. 13 goals, which is equal to his highest tally with the club from the 2027 through 2029 seasons. Gave him 8 assists, which is the tied for the second most he's had for the club. On a 7-3. He also gave him 7 goals in continental competition on 10 starts and 2 subs with 4 assists and 4 players of the match on a 7-8-9. They won the Europa League, womp womp, and the FA Cup, womp womp. But that's a pretty good little return, wouldn't you say? They go from finishing 5th the season before to 2nd. Now, is that a new manager that took them there? Yes. Jeremy Perbet, that I'm sure you all know and love in real life, as... Is he, yes, old Heverly Leuven player in Belgium Pro League B? How does that guy become the Liverpool manager? He was the French national team manager. Okay, you can't see this because it's behind my face. Jobs. Starts down here, OHL, then goes to Standard Liège under 18s for what, 3 seasons. Then goes to KV Kortrijk Voltbalt in the Belgian Pro League. Now they're currently in Pro League A. And then he gets offered the job at Anderlecht, then leaves, goes to Anderlecht, and then shortly thereafter goes to Lyon. This doesn't have all the competitions on it. Then gets the French national team job, and then takes the Liverpool job. What are you talking about? I love this experiment. If you love that part of the experiment, hit the like button because that is fantastic. And he has brought Chris Carpenter back into the fold with 37 appearances and 13 goals for his trouble. That is fantastic. Love it. Joe Bridgeman, still with PSG. His contract's up in a year. What are they going to do? He's worth $37 million. 31 appearances, all of them starts except one assist, 708. I mean, he must be just a really good defender. 8 Continental starts, 4 Cup starts. The Continental on a 701, the Cup on a 695. Any crazy injuries? Nope, just a tight thigh all season. Still playing him as fullback and wingback, mixing it up. We don't need to check the international, sadly, because he's retired from there. His dribbling has gone down by 1, as has his finishing. His finishing wasn't very good to begin with. He's not been Mr. Goal Scorer, so I don't think we're really missing a whole lot there. Tackling still with 14 is decent, but man, he's not outstanding. He must just make up for it with his physical pace. And the acceleration and his ability to track back must be the thing that just saves him. His anticipation's gone up. Yeah, now physicals are what I'm interested in because, like, right, he's 32. He has 117 caps. That's crazy. 16, that's all the same. 16, 15. He has not dipped physically. Now, last season he did dip on the acceleration from a 17 to a 16. But in contrast, he also somehow his natural fitness went up by 1. That's weird. Last season. So nothing this season, but like, can you imagine being 32 and having those physical attributes? Sign me up for that, please. Now again, what happens to Joe? They have no contract extension. He's really expensive, probably too expensive. So like, what's he gonna do? Where are they gonna go? What's Pekka gonna do? Get on the phone, get the Cucumber Club going. Let's go. You know, I had hope. Why did I have hope? Why did I hope? Why did I hope that Gordon Bell would have moved on from Canada? He's listed. After refusing to sign a new deal, he said, get me out of this country. He's got 7 more caps than he did before. They've transfer listed for 12 grand. Oh, what happened last season? Okay, he only gets 19 appearances last season. That's a whole season, not a half season. On a 676. Oh, yeah, it was out for 7 weeks with a broken wrist. That's a rough way, right? And then thus far this season, halfway through the season, nothing. 2 international subs. Get in, Canada. Who's he? Oh, we can't see. I always forget that. Who's he getting in the mix with? Gordon. Not on long enough to get a rating against Egypt. Same thing against St. Lucia. You're a sub against St. Lucia, Gordon, but you're still in the mix, baby. You're still alive. Now, you know what I haven't been checking? I have not seen anything from a staff attribute standpoint, which is kind of odd. We are going to take a look to see if Joe Bridgeman had, Joe Bridgeman, if he's had a testimonial or something like that. I will not forget to do that, but I just want to, before we go on the next player, sorry, Gordon, there's not a whole lot to look at for you here, brother. Again, shout out to Eduardo Valente, who has maintained the spreadsheet I'm looking at right now that has all the stuff so I can do a very quick comparison. What a freaking legend. Like, he is the guy that has a spreadsheet up while pausing the video and typing out all of the attributes he sees and the weight and the height and the number of caps and the goals. Like, all that is because of a guy who is helping me out. I don't pay him. He's just a fantastic member of the community. So if you appreciate that, let's get a go on, Eduardo, in the comments. How about that? Can we do it for Eduardo? It really is amazing. Like, it makes my life so much easier. It makes me want to do more of these, to be honest with you. So thanks, man. Baxter Greg is still with Leeds. Remember how they offered him that contract and he's a regular starter? Yep, he's still got the same contract. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, my friends. Let's see how the season went. 20 appearances. Okay, a bit of a dip. I wonder if he got injured, because 18 starts, 2 subs would indicate like they haven't phased him out, and he gave him another 7.26. You talk about consistency. Besides the one season when they first bought him and he did a 6.78, he has been over a 7.0 and really over a 7.2 after the second season. That is absolutely crazy. 3 cup starts, 4 subs, 7.45. Did he get injured? I mean, for 2 weeks. Ooh, there goes my theory. Right? You go like, well, I mean, they still started him. So was it the back half of the season? 13 of his league starts came in the last 20 games through January. I wonder if they had to sell somebody, you know, in the January window or something like that. And it was like, okay, welcome back, Greg, back to the first team. How you doing, son? Corners are down. Dribbling is down. He's still keeping that first touch. You can't take it away from him. Long throws are down. I mean, is it hard to, when you get older, to throw? Come on. His technique is down by 1. Concentration's up, but at the same time, decisions are down by 1. Oh, I just love this. I think his off the ball is also down by 1. I mean, it's not terrible. His acceleration's down by 1, which is, you know, hey, there wasn't a lot to give there. Balance is down by 1. Jumping reach is down by 1. He's still got the natural fitness. His pace is down by 1. His stamina is down by 2. And his strength is down by 3. Has Father Time caught up with Greg Baxter? The mighty leads, mid-table, hanging out. You know, got to 7th that one time, or 6th the time before that. So it hasn't been a terrible, but like they're still there, right? They've been there, like, what is that? That's like 15, 16 seasons, something like that. Graham Potter is their manager. Random. That's just great. All right, let's go check out the testimonial thing. Okay, I'm not the best at understanding when testimonials show up. This is last season. They did Ile Moriba had a testimonial. Renier had a testimonial. Again, some of these, they might be away, home, whatever. Vinicius Jr. I can't even get that. Nizu. French is not my language, folks. Mbappe testimonial. I mean, obviously, getting back to here, this is too early for him. So, I'm not seeing it. Is there another place? Is it like, would it show up in his milestones? Landmark moments, maybe? Why doesn't he have any landmark moments? That's his landmark moments? Notable? Would it be in here? Leave a comment if it will be here, and I will look again next time. How about that? Is that a deal? Oh! I was not expecting that. 3 of the players have left Pekka. Liam Flanagan. Oh no, we're gonna do this live? Okay. Joe Bridgeman's still there. Cool. Liam Flanagan, Brian McGee, Gordon Bell, God love him, is hanging out. Mr. Kev's still there. Chris Carpenter's still there. Greg Baxter's still there. Peter Doyle. Liam Flanagan. Brian McGee and Peter Doyle have left Pekka. Well, now we have to go see who their agent is. Oh, dear. Maybe this makes us feel slightly better. Brian McGee has no agent. Okay. Liam Flanagan. No agent. He also had staff attributes. We'll take a look at that. And what was the other one? Brian, Liam, and Peter Doyle. No agent. Going it alone. Okay, I've completely missed that some of these guys have got staff attributes. Peter Doyle wants to be a coach. Oh, for those of you that stayed to the end of the episode, you're going to get to see me clicking around real quick so we can just check all these. Brian is already thinking about his future. I mean, to start off at like the youth level, maybe not terrible, like 4s on attacking and defending, pretty bad, but fitness, mental, pretty good, determination, level, discipline. He's got some of the good things working with youngsters. Like, give him some chance to mature as a coach. I mean, he's 32, right? You're saying there's a chance? Mr. Kev said, no, I'm not doing it. Liam Flanagan's thinking about the future. 16, working with youngsters. 12, adaptability. Not very determined. 10, discipline. 7, motivating. 6 on defending is better-ish. And tactical, he could be like a tactical defensive coach and like work his way up. You know, saying there's a chance. Or did we already look at Peter? Yes, we did. Let's just look at him again. That's Chris Carpenter. No, they're thinking. No, I got some good years left. Gordon Bell is determined to escape Canada. That's all we got there, my friends. All right, this is what the short list looks like as I've been tracking this. Again, I really appreciate your time and your viewership and your likes. I put this out on the community page. If you didn't see it, sorry that this episode is delayed. I'm dealing with a whole host of inter-family issues. Nothing with like my wife and kids. We'll just leave it there. So I appreciate you being patient and understanding with those things. But if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button. Hope you're enjoying watching the Euros or Copa America. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.